Okay, we're in the, I guess you call it the overflow car park here, but it's also for more modern classics, and we've got a whole row of MGFs and MGTFs here. And we're going to talk to one of the owners of one of these cars. It's an 80th anniversary MGTF. It belongs to Adrian Clifford. Hi Adrian, come into shot.
Thank you, Tim.
Come here. Okay, so we're an 80th anniversary TF. Tell us a bit about this special car.
Well, special. It's maybe fortunate it's been such a good car. First saw one of these in 2005 over in the Netherlands. I was driving an MGF at the time. And I was very impressed. Everything on it just blended nicely. It was no outrageous colours or anything. It just looked... It was a car that just thought, wow, I need one of those. So 3 years down the line, 2008, I decided that it was time to get one. So sold the MGF and then started searching the country for one of these. It had to be in black. They do come in three colours, silver and green being the other two. Again, as you probably expect, I found quite a few really good examples that were not. So in the end, we found this one advertised on the internet. Wasn't too far from me. So I went up there to have a look at it, and unfortunately it had been sitting outside with the head gasket failure at 20,000 miles old. It's only done 3 years. The hood had gone green with mould, and it was in a dreadful state. Yeah. It really was. You just couldn't believe how poor a car.
Now, looking at it now.
No, you couldn't believe how poor a car could be that was only 3 years old. So I was going to walk away from it because I wanted better than that. But I had a rethink. I thought about this as a project rather than buying the car that was already done. So the paperwork had all been lost. There was no service history. We didn't know anything at all about it. I found the coolant was in the screen wash bottle, so I thought, oh right, yeah, okay. So basically we started right from scratch, right at the very beginning. Most of the body panels were okay. The front end's been repainted 3 times now, but that's mainly through stone chips. Yeah. Everything else, all the paintwork is still pretty much original. I've tried to keep it true to its heritage. Yeah. There are a number of things changed on it. But that's mainly for the driving comfort and the distances that it does.
I mean, the model is an 80th anniversary, so talk us through the differences between this and an ordinary TF.
Well, basically, the differences on this are purely cosmetic. The actual car itself, mechanically, is the same as any TF135. It's got the special anniversary seating, the badging that's only found on the 80th anniversary. And each car has a unique badge number, as you can see there between the seats, identifying it as a numbered limited edition model.
Okay, and we have, what do we got here, number 835?
Yeah, of 1,600. That's worldwide delivery. Within that, 599 are British cars, and 144 of those are in this pearl black.
So, fairly rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't see many, especially with the attrition rate of the cars now. With TFs, it's sitting something in the region of 25% are left on the road now. The others are just not around any longer. Yeah, it's not very good at all.
Badging on the back as well.
Yeah, on the boot lid we have the
camera on that one,
and the anniversary badging on the boot lid as well. So outwardly, that's about the only sign that it could be another black car. It has a grenadine red hood sitting underneath the cover there.
And as we look under your boot,
it does travel a little bit.
Boot on bonnet because we've got the engine in the back here. But it is the boot, isn't it? Quite a lot of stickers. Has it been abroad at all?
It's been to 24 countries. You should know. I tagged you at Sweden and back in.
I know.
But no, seriously, yes, it has 24 countries now. It'll be visiting 25 in July when we go down to Monaco, where I know you've been with your car.
Yeah, it was one of the early events that we went on down in Monaco to Monte Carlo, which was nice. But 24 countries, gone a few miles then.
It's just on 118,000 now. And this is the bit where I say I'm fortunate. It's never failed.
No.
Ever.
No.
It just goes out.
Well, I've done 135,000 in mine now.
You have? Well done.
So
yeah, well done.
A lot of that was probably following you along an autobahn somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I can remember a few, the Mafia on the bridge, and before we hit the Öresund going into Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, a few adventures
that had us worried.
Few of those, definitely. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So, plans for the future? We got
keep
any
travelling.
more trips?
Yes.
Yeah, going to keep this
July.
one now. We're not going to change it.
No, July this year we're off to an event called M2M, Montreux to Monaco.
Okay.
And that's going to be over a large number of mountain passes. But as we're in Belgium the following weekend for the 45th anniversary of the MG Car Club Antwerp, we're not coming home. We'll go back to Switzerland and we're going to do some more touring in Switzerland. So it'll be M2M for us.
Blimey.
We'll be back on the Octagon Tour in the Netherlands in September. So that's probably...
So lots of travelling,
yeah,
lots of
probably
European
another
trips.
10,000 mile year this year.
You'll be catching up with me before too long.
No. Yeah, I will be, I think, Tim. Yeah, I will be. It has what's called the Bright Pack. It's got the chrome door handles, the handbrake. But only this car and the TF Spark, you also see this silver steering wheel, which I think is a really nice touch. It just brightens up what could be a drab interior, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. I wouldn't call them drab interiors, mind you, but...
Well, no, if an interior is all black or black and grey, it just sort of doesn't really sort of jump out. This is a nice, comfortable place to be. I like it.
Lovely. Excellent.
And, of course, modifications, you tend to keep them out of sight. So, of course, the wife's best modification is the heated seats. She loves those. It is used and taxed all year round. There's Bilstein shock absorbers, which improve the ride beyond any doubt whatsoever. You can't see those. They're tucked away inside the wheel. So there's many things you can do to make it a little bit more comfortable. A little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I think they're quite comfortable anyway, really. Yeah, but yeah, there are extras, aren't there? Well, it's a lovely looking car, Adrian. So thanks for showing us around at Brooklands today.
Thank you, Tim. You're very welcome.